You can be the greatest, you can be the best. What up, CPO?
What's going on, man?
70th episode. You're watching the Weekly Rant live. I'm Jimmy. This is Chris Porcelli.
How we doing?
You may recognize him from the local grocery store, from trips to the bank, or from Villaroma.
That's an interesting introduction. Thank you very much.
No problem.
As long as I'm not on the back of a milk carton, things are going okay. It seems like that's how it's going this summer. But
So what's happening, man? You getting married soon?
Getting married, yeah, a lot of wedding plans, it's fun stuff.
I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to get you a ring. I got to work on that.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, it's legal here now.
Right, we can do that. But unfortunately for you, I am taking my lovely lady.
All the good guys are.
I don't know.
Love women.
I don't know what she was doing.
Love women, by the way.
Oh, you felt the need to clarify that?
Yes, I did. With all the Bruce Jenner stuff going on, yeah, real women.
Yeah,
I love real women.
Yeah, you've been taking some hot takes on that one, Jimmy. I don't know if
it
was appropriate now for this this medium, but
this place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first problem is you watched an ESPY.
I did not watch the ESPYs. No. Well, yeah. So no, I was at Bethpage that night. They do party in the patio.
Yes. Oh, fun time there.
And
Sounds on Long Island, Bethpage State Park.
No, it was great for everybody.
Yes.
That was 30 years older than me. And
there's a certain crowd that's going to that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one, but no, hey, it's a good time though.
It was cool. But as we were walking through the bar, they had the ESPYs on, and coincidentally, that's when the former Olympian was doing its speech.
You have to. Caitlyn Jenner.
I'm not going to get into it again. Anyways, she was giving her speech. Thank God it was on mute. But I saw it, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's right. I might as well talk about that." And that was last week, 2 weeks ago, rather.
That was 2 weeks ago, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like my mind's just.
You're out.
I'm out there, man. I'm just caught up.
Anyways,
invitations.
Go into the rundown here, and
got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, balls are no longer deflated as this situation is becoming inflated.
We got a lot of
talking about Tom Brady.
A lot of strong balls in this room.
There it is. My balls are deflated right here.
Yeah, that's a little weak right there. That's it. Don't send me any text messages. That's all I can say.
What else we got here?
The Tulo and Reyes trade that went down late last night.
Touch base on Derek Stepan. I don't want to beat a dead horse. But I did write the article up on it, and now I know column. Or a column on that. Thanks, Joey.
You're in the biz. Just don't use your initials. Use your full name, James Calderon.
That's it. So what did J.C. Romero do?
No. Oh, you didn't see this with Francesa and Mago Nation?
No, I try to avoid Francesa at all costs. That arrogant prick. I can't stand
stop.
him. I can't stand him.
I can't talk. All right.
We can talk about it again.
We'll move on because I don't want you to make an ass of yourself.
I love him. I can't wait to meet him.
He's a nice guy, though. I don't care what anybody says. That Francesa Khan was amazing. But we got the Mets with their resurgence now. Only 2 games back going into tonight with Syndergaard, Thor on the mound tonight. Yeah,
you're hopeful for some sort of future while I'm living in the presence where the Yankees are dominating the AL East.
Yeah, but the AL East isn't that good.
They're dominating the AL East.
Yeah, they're playing good. They're playing good ball. We have a debate. We're going to debate something.
We don't know yet. We'll debate something.
Well, it's not really a problem for us. The NFL, and good Lord, what they're doing with Junior Seau and how they can just find the most easiest situation to mess up, and yet still we will all be there on Sundays.
Absolutely. NFL training camp opens up in a couple of days.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that. They're actually doing something very different now as far as, I wouldn't call them restrictions, but travel-wise. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did not hear about this. Teaser. Can't wait to hear about this.
Yeah. We'll discuss
so they also call that it's a teaser.
Yes.
That's what they say.
I almost threw up in this football just now.
That's disgusting. That was absolutely. I wasn't going to comment on it because we were recording this shit, but that was absolutely disgusting. Are you okay?
I'm good.
You're okay? Because you're turning about as red as I look.
I'm good. I have the water that makes you tipsy. I'm all right.
No, that's regular water. Jesus Christ, Jimmy. We'll touch on the Jets and Giants and how they look going in, and all 10 fingers maybe, and then finally we'll end with the well-weighted Jimmy's Rant.
Hey, I don't have one of those, just like the debate. We'll figure that out as well. Again, this is the Weekly Rant with I'm Jimmy. This is CPO over here. You can catch us on Facebook.com/The Weekly Rant Show. You can call in 609-975-9689. We do have an Instagram account now.
Wow, Instagram account.
2
my God, you're like a freshman sorority girl from 2012. just discover this. How many fucking filters are you gonna put on
Dude,
this?
I hate technology. I
Oh
can't
my God.
stand
That's
this crap.
technology. I mean, granted, I am the guy who doesn't have Facebook, so
Yes.
that's fine. But Facebook is stupid.
Twitter at Weekly Rant Show. I was just telling CPO beforehand, before starting the show, I don't know how to use Twitter. I'm trying to.
It's honestly, it's really. I mean, they made it. It's the most you could say is 140 characters.
Well, that's the part I do understand.
Right.
Yeah.
That part's easy, and then you tweet at people.
See,
including
I thought there was
myself, you can tweet at me.
I don't understand. Do you when you do the whole Twitter stuff? Do you do the @ to people, or what's the hashtag for? Like, if you do the hashtag, do people see the hashtag?
So yeah, people see the hashtag, but you could search by the hashtag. So that's it. So you can say hashtag Jimmy Stupid, and then everybody that posts Jimmy Stupid, you can click on that, and you see everybody's list, which is probably the entire world that says Jimmy Stupid. And then you just see that. So it's a way to combine people and everybody on a
call that pound sign.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, you're not 80 years old. Back in my day, you did a horse and buggy. And then I remember when they called it a pound sign. You'd used a rotary phone. You were 7, okay? You were 7 years old. Rotary phone. Oh my God.
I'm sweating. You can catch all those shows at YouTube.com.
You didn't pay your AC bill, man. It's 100. It is 100 degrees out. By the end of the show, I already got the sleeves up. By the end of the show, I might have my shirt off. The worst ratings.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll go viral. Fat guy talks sports.
YouTube.com/Jimmy's Rants. Jimmy's Rants at gmail.com. And coming up soon, I have no clue when.
Under construction,
TWRsports.com. We will be having our official site up and running. You can get everything under the sun on that site.
Everything under the sun. What are you, Amazon?
So we're going to have a
why don't we stick to... You should stick to
Grubhub account hooked up to it.
That I like. See, that hits my sweet spot right there. Food, sports, that's right there.
That's it.
That's actually a good idea.
And the
we should edit
strip
that.
club directory.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got them on speed dial, so
oh, yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Now that I'm done sweating.
Well, it's deteriorated quickly. Only took about 5 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. All right,
Oh, my God.
Let's get into this. So... Deflategate.
Deflategate.
Right. The big shock of the day, which was not shocking at all, was Roger Goodell upheld his own decision to suspend Tom Brady for the first 4 games of the season. His own decision. But he decided today that he, in fact, did do a good job.
But he felt good about himself afterwards because he reduced Le'Veon Bell's suspension of 3 games to 2 games. Felt he did due diligence. So, at the end of the day, it's a good day.
Yeah, 2 totally different situations, though. 2 totally different situations. One guy's getting high and almost killing people driving a car.
One guy's inflating his
The other
head.
guy's, likes his balls a little softer.
That's it.
It's very, dangerous. Those balls soft like that can be absolutely dangerous. No, but it is a big deal up in there, and but it wasn't a surprise. And then now you have Brady giving the NFLPA the authorization to go ahead and move into federal court.
What is the opinion of... Now, the NFLPA is built of a few players.
Foreign players, lawyers.
Former players.
Yep. Yeah, it's a
so,
union.
Now...
You're a union guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But the whole thing with that is, what do you think is their opinion of Brady? Are they doing this just because, let's just look at it this way, he's a quarterback and he plays in the NFL. That's it.
No, I think it's at a precedent. I think they don't want to set the precedence at any time. Roger Goodell could just blatantly come up with his own suspension rules that for something that's never happened before, there's been no precedent for, and then he holds his own appeals to it. That whole process where you never want to give Goodell enough control, you want to limit that. So I think they have a lot at stake for it. I do, for a lot of players, because you have a lot of ramifications from it outside of just the Deflategate and kind of the nature that's taken on. So
it's tough because you have a lot of people that. Say, and they look at them saying, oh, you know what, the NFLPA is just protecting Tom Brady as they always do. But then again, at the same time, you say, all right, well, Roger Goodell is a D-bag, and ever since he came in 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, he makes up his own rules and lives by his own left hand over here.
Yes, he does. He does, and it's amazing. I mean, the amount of things this guy has messed up, from the Ray Rice, that Adrian Peterson, that guy down in Carolina who signed with Dallas,
Greg Hardy.
I mean, he has done a tremendous amount of messing things up from a PR standpoint.
So the NFLPA came out, and this is what they said. This is what they're going to be talking about. What their case is going to be based on.
Right.
The NFL had no policy that applied to the players.
Yep.
The NFL provided no notice of any such policy or potential discipline to players.
Right.
The NFL resorted to a nebulous Nebulous.
Ooh,
Nebulous.
Nebulous.
That's the one.
Do you know what that means?
No, I was one of the last classes to graduate high school with a locals diploma.
A local diploma.
Yeah, remember those?
No,
you were smart.
Me? No, I don't.
The NFL resorted to a nebulous standard.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the word.
Yeah, sure.
Of general awareness to predicate. You should read these.
Yeah, I should probably.
Predicate a legally unjustified punishment.
Right, so the whole idea behind
I have two more.
Oh, okay.
The NFL had no procedures in place until 2 days ago to test air pressure in footballs, and the NFL violated that word's plain. The NFL violated the plain meaning of the collective bargaining agreement. That's a very bold statement in itself right there, because that opens up a can. Then they got to really investigate the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's a general, hey, you're screwing us over, being dick to the players. Yeah, but the whole precedent in there, it comes down to this. It comes down to the fact that Tom Brady broke rules he didn't know existed. Right? There were no standard rules set for what would happen if this. You take someone like Henry Mejia, who might be the dumbest man on the planet.
We'll get to that.
But he knew going into it, if I get caught doing PEDs again, I will be suspended for X games. And that's it. It was agreed upon by the players' union. For this, there was no rule set up. So this is Goodell sitting in his ivory tower saying, it sounds about 4 games. And like you said, Le'Veon Bell, I'll reduce that to 2. So that's their first problem. That, you know what, Brady couldn't weigh the severity of his decision, whether he did or not is up for debate, but that he couldn't weigh the severity of his decision to, in fact, deflate balls or not, based on a suspension that would be going with.
Right. And I'm trying to, here we go. So Tom Brady's agent, I just want to read what he said.
This is good. This is, I was reading Barstool today, and one of the guys said it too. It's like, probably the best part about being rich is being able to hire lawyers just to bully people and say things like this for you. So Tom Brady doesn't have to come out and say this, but he can hire this guy to do it. It's kind of
his agent comes out and says, the commissioner's decision is deeply disappointing, but not surprising because the appeal process was thoroughly lacking in procedural fairness.
Right, which is what you just alluded to.
Right. Most importantly, neither Tom nor the Patriots did anything wrong, and the NFL has no evidence that anything inappropriate occurred. The appeal process was a sham, resulting in the commissioner rubber stamping his own decision. For example, I'm going to skip that. There are just 2 examples of how the commissioner failed to ensure the process.
Yeah, but that's a point, right? That's the reason why it escalated to this.
Yeah, and he closed with this: the commissioner's decision and discipline had no precedent in all of NFL history. His decision alters the competitive balance of the upcoming season. The decision is wrong and has no basis, and it diminishes the integrity of the game. And you said it best. That's a very strong statement, right?
Yeah, I mean, what he's saying is that look, what he's basically doing is suspending Tom Brady for the first 4 games of the season, which is going to negatively affect the Patriots and then alter the AFC East, right? He's not playing the first 4 games. So you're jeopardizing the integrity of the game by him being able to just say, yeah, I'm giving you 4 games, I'm giving you 11, I'm giving you 10.
Meaningful 4 games. You got the Bills, the Steelers, the 49ers, and the Ravens.
Well, let me ask you this. If they were playing the Bills, the Raiders,
Minnesota. I brought the wrong part. I'm sorry. The schedule doesn't matter. Make a difference.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm
just saying that the big games.
Right. It makes it more. I think it makes it more of a contentious point that it is big games. But it shouldn't matter what the schedule is. But I think the biggest difference here is Tom Brady and the Patriots maintaining that he did absolutely nothing wrong, and Goodell's looking at it as, you didn't help me out with my cause, you didn't come out and give me your phone, you didn't help us, and Brady saying, F you, buddy, I'm not giving you my phone.
He didn't give
showing
him his
you
phone.
The pictures of
he didn't give him his phone. Why?
My wife or whatever.
Because he destroyed it. Now,
no, I don't care.
I don't know if that's the media building up stuff, or if the truth behind it is he got rid of the phone. You can simply just say that. Why do you gotta say destroy it? Did Brady come out and say destroy the phone? I think he did, actually.
That sounds better.
Right. And it's suspicious that you say, oh well.
Yeah, but you could pull up. But that's what I'm saying. But you could pull up a text message from anything, right? If they were just looking to get text messages, they could go to the service provider and get text messages. That's not the problem.
Well, that's the thing.
He's a celebrity with a superstar, supermodel wife. Right, whatever. I'm sure he rotates phones every couple months. To be smart, like a hacking.
Now, if you send text messages, first of all, anything you do with your phone can be pulled up from the provider. Right. What about text messages? If you delete them, can they be pulled up?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what the hell is wrong with the NFL?
Right.
Seriously, why would they not follow procedure? Why would they not go? Was there some sort of time length on this?
No, but that's what goes into the report itself, which is why everybody in New England or anybody who's read the Wells report is like, what did you really do here?
Nothing.
No, you just you really. Oh, there's a guy in a videotape going into a bathroom and a guy coming out. Tom Brady gets 4 games. There's really no point to it. So it'll be really interesting.
Why Tom Brady? Why not Belichick? Why not Kraft? Why not anything? A part of me looks at this and says, well, you know what? Tom Brady, I believe the commissioner is upholding this suspension because everybody knows that the commissioner and Robert Kraft are best friends. And they were thinking, if he's going to appeal this because they're best friends, they're then going to give him that 2-game suspension so he's back in time for week 3.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing that if you want to play like weird conspiracy sort of thing that you could do that, you would say that, okay, Goodell knows that he's wrong, and rather than him coming out and admitting it because he's an idiot and just the way he operates, he's the same guy who has to control everything about it. He knows the crap. All right, look, I'm going to lose if you go to federal court, so I'm going to uphold it. You go to federal court, it gets dropped. I look good because I say, well, it's not my fault. I mean, the court said I got to do it. So then Kraft wins on that point.
So here's the other thing.
I mean, you could do it that way, but at the end of the day, he's just handled this so poorly in not coming out, waiting the 5 weeks, giving him a certain amount, limited time to appeal to it. The whole thing's just a mess. Really
so they go to federal court.
Right.
That means that Tom Brady is going to have to take a stand.
Well, I don't know how that's going to...
Well, you don't know. Swear.
Well, you don't know... Well, that's the thing. Maybe not. I mean, they might just challenge, like you said. They're not... In what the NFLPA filed, they didn't mention anything about Brady's innocence or guilt. What they're arguing is that the merits of the suspension, that he has no merit to give him 4 games. There's no basis.
Any sort of procedure.
Right. There's no basis for the 4 games, right? So the judge come back and say, you're right. You have no right to give him 4 games. I'm reversing your decision to do the 4 games.
So now he appeals this. He is going to be taking part in training camp. He's going to be able to take part in the 4 preseason games. Now, this is a question that I'm sure Steve would be able to answer. But if this goes to federal court, most times these cases don't fall in place overnight.
Right.
It's a lengthy process.
Yeah, he can keep playing. Well, that's what they're saying. So
absolutely. So this case go on for a year.
I don't think it's going to go that long. I mean,
you might run into... That's what federal court is. It's a process, man.
Yeah, I mean, you might run into, where the decision can come down in December. I mean, what about weighing that, right? What if the court comes down and says, no, Goodell was right. We're not overturning it. Yeah. And now you just lost him in December.
And at that point, let's just say they're, 8-5.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens now?
That's a gamble.
Bring in Garoppolo,
But I think that was
the other quarterback they had there? Garoppolo and
Flynn.
Matt Flynn. Yeah.
No, that's the other gamble you take there. But honestly, I mean, the points that the NFLPA brings up. I mean, there was no basis for it. But at the same time, if there's nothing written down, there's also nothing that says he can't do it. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
So yeah, we'll be done with that.
By the way,
segue. We're done with that.
Tom Brady's my favorite quarterback to play in Super Bowls. By the way.
Yeah, that's right. You're a Giants fan. Me too.
Yes, sir.
2-0. Tulo Reyes traded.
Yeah.
Went down pretty badly. Pretty badly, actually. Tulowitzki was not happy with the process.
No.
Tulowitzki did not want to be with the Blue Jays.
Why not?
I don't know.
Canada?
Blame Canada. I don't know.
Canada, Toronto in the summer's kind of nice.
There's this rumor that when he goes to Toronto, as they say in the NHL, there is no TR, it's TR. Toronto. But that when he goes to Toronto, that they would then trade him to San Diego.
Why?
Freak do I know.
Why does he want to go to San Diego?
Warmer weather, I guess.
He's in Colorado. Well, yeah, Colorado winter's kind of... Well, you can smoke a lot of weed in both places.
It's true. And he has a lot of knee problems, so medicinal purposes...
That could work. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that the Blue Jays would go after him, to be honest. They already have the number 1 offense in the league, right? And they're adding prolific... Well, no, you got Batista up there. I mean, but to me, the trade of, Reyes for Tulowitzki... You're kind of swapping the same player, right?
You are, because neither of them can stay healthy. Right. They're both great shortstops. They both provide decent offense.
Both of the same kind of contract.
Better. I mean... Yeah, similar contracts, absolutely.
Yeah, it seems to me like I could see Toronto then turning around and flipping Tulowitzki, right? But at the same time, I mean, you're kind of getting the same player back that you had in Reyes, unless you thought, for whatever reason, that Tulowitzki's going to be better than him. I just thought it was an odd trade for them to go out and get him when... Their need is not offense, and Tulowitzki is really bringing them offense, and really maybe a little bit upgrade over Reyes. But I thought it was an interesting move on their part. I do think you're right. I do think they're actually going to try to move him, or at least gauge the interest out there and see what they can get back. If they could, flip him to someone like the Mets, right? I know the Mets aren't going to take him, but a team with some starting pitching behind them.
I don't think the Yankees are going to take him because Cashman keeps coming out saying that they're not going to make any significant moves.
No.
They don't want to spend money.
Yeah, they got. I mean, they have Didi there, but they wouldn't. It's really the process.
You say they got Didi like he's a freaking all-star. I mean, the guy had a 200 batting average in the month of April. I mean, granted, now this month he's batting at 286, which is very nice to see.
Yeah.
Thanks, Buster Olney, who you can't stop tweeting. Freaking every second of my damn life, my phone goes off.
I thought you don't know how to do Twitter.
I found out how to follow someone, and I'm
so the only guy you follow on Twitter is Buster Olney?
I follow a lot of people, but for some reason I hit the star on hit, so I get text message updates or things from him, like this one here. I'm sure it's from him.
Buster Olney is text message.
Yeah, another one. Buster Olney knows. As I'm speaking, another one comes out.
Yeah, you just have some weird.
Noah Syndergaard, 15 up, 15 down against the Padres. 6 strikeouts.
Oh, there he is. That's my fantasy team.
First 4 innings. Yeah. So, anyways, that's what I found out about that. But, Didi Roy's. Look how similar we look.
Oh, it's scary. And on the white shirts, it's not. This is not good.
Oh, you have a nice shirt. I have an undershirt on. Yeah. Well, it's a structure shirt. I'm sorry, it's a structure.
But trying to build a strong base on when you need structure.
It's a structure.
So I got a rib cage. That's holding me up. I got a bad back. That's also holding me up.
Structure.
I've never heard that in my life. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am really sweating.
It's hot down.
It's toasty.
Yeah.
It's toasty.
Yeah. If you're setting the mood, you're failing, buddy.
Oh, look at this. I have a nice other cold beverage.
Anyway, so let's move on to the Mets, because whatever. I don't give a shit about Tulo.
No one does.
You want to do the Mets or you want to do Step On?
I want to talk about this right here.
What's that? Oh, your card. Let's see.
So, Mr. Dave Furman. I call him Goose.
Goose.
He calls me Maverick.
Wow, that's...
I used to have this, I still do have the construction jumpsuit. And when I would wear it, and I had these sunglasses, I look like Maverick from Top Gun. Naturally, Top Gun being a phenomenal movie, and they're coming out with a second one.
Are they really?
So,
why are they doing that? I didn't know that. I'm not a big Top Gun guy. That's okay.
It's the greatest movie ever made.
The greatest movie ever made is a bold statement. That's a bold statement, Cotton. You can catch us here on ESPN Ocho. Shit, I would love to get on ESPN Ocho. You kidding me?
So this is a high bowler, 1953 Parkhurst card, and it's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And where did you get that from your buddy?
You got it. Yeah,
and he just gave it to you.
Yeah, because he's the man.
For last night, or payments. Is that what you wake up in the morning? There's old hockey cards left in the nightstand for you. What the hell is that about?
We have a relationship.
That's good. Like you said, it's legal now. Be loud and proud.
Oh man, really? I like women so much.
Yeah, but do they like you?
Well, that could be our debate.
Problem,
that's our debate.
No, I'm not debating that. I'll walk off that debate.
Oh, the Mets, they suck. Oh, I'm sorry, you're sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
No, they're mediocre at best, and I want to bring this discussion. I want to skip the debate. No, wait, this is back to back. Actually, I kind of want to blend the Mets and Yankees for a reason.
We'll just call it. You know what we'll do? That's baseball season. Baseball.
There you go. Are the Mets as bad as they look? And are the Yankees as good as they look?
Yeah, but when you say as bad as they are, I mean, they have the best rotation in baseball.
Don't forget.
They have the... No, stop.
Okay.
And that's stop, period statement. They have the best rotation in baseball. They can't hit for a lick. They can't. But you can't say they're 2 games out, and if they didn't blow that lead against the Nationals... Well, if they didn't blow that lead against the Nationals, they're tied going into today for first place. Granted, the Nationals have been hurt and everything else, but the Nationals aren't blowing away the NL East right now. They're right in the thick of things.
Right.
The moves that they made for Kelly Johnson and Uribe, good. The Tyler Clippard thing looks like...
The Uribe one paid off immediately.
Yeah, immediately he goes out and hits the walk-off on there. And So, yeah, Kelly Johnson hit a home run in his first game when the Mets put up 15 runs. So, yeah, look, Sandy Alderson is actually going out. He's listening. He's not giving up any major prospects. And he's bringing in 2 bats. They're major league bats. Are they good bats?
No.
Are they superstars? No. But guess what? They're better than the 180 batting average guys you're trotting out there. So it's an improvement of the offense.
It's an improvement,
You just need
yes.
a mediocre offense. The Mets have lost like 2 games all year where they score 4 runs. If they score more than 4 runs, they're like 38-2. Can you say it again? When they score more than 4 runs, they're like 38-2. Can you understand that as with that pitching staff? They don't need to be the Yankees on offense or Blue Jays on offense.
By the way, this is Chris Porcelli, the most optimistic, unrealistic Mets fan there is.
No.
That's my brother.
That's my brother. My brother takes the cake on that. Every year, we got it this year, bro. No, you don't understand, man. This guy's gonna go off. This guy's gonna win. This guy's gonna be a stud. No, my brother, he's the most optimistic. I'm the only optimistic, over optimistic when it comes to hockey and the Islanders. I've won a Stanley Cup going into the season every year. In my mind, every year. That was it. This year's a heartbreaker. But no, I don't. But the thing about the Mets is, I mean, what I think the only thing that puts them in a tough spot, right, is that they're constantly trying to balance their future and not giving up one of their stud pitchers versus trying to win now, right? And the problem is the Mets fans can't hear again over and over and over wait till next year. Oh, wait till next year. They've been ravaged with injuries, right? You got Kadire, Darno, Wright, Murphy's missed time, Wheeler blew out his arm. All of these injuries in there. You can't keep waiting when the guys that you have on the team pitching right now are so freaking good.
This is going to sound like a hate comment, and I hope it does. You look at 3 teams in New York who are 110% identical. The Islanders, the Mets, and the Jets. Don't talk, because I'm gonna say something else in a second. These 3 teams have been rebuilding essentially since their last championship. The only team that has any hope right now, a decent amount, is the Islanders. So their rebuild phase is pretty much done. The team you see is the team you're going to get, and they got a good future right now. So, but as a whole, let's just say for the past 30 years, it's these 3 teams that have been rebuilding the Jets for the past 45.
They've been a disaster, though.
But and again, it's not a knock. Yes, it is on these 3 teams. But the fact that it's embarrassing for the state of damn New York that we have 3 teams that are doing this. It's terrible. And, the Mets are just the bottom feeders of baseball for God knows how long. The one year they actually spent money. Hey, they actually went to the World Series in 2000.
But I mean 2006, right? 2006.
Oh, 2006,
on,
and
right?
then,
the collapse in 7 and 8, right? So right. But think about it. 2006 is 9 years ago.
Yeah. First of all, it's the summertime. I don't care how bad the Mets are. Because it's the summertime, they're going to generate at least 7,000 more fans a game. So you're going to bring in more revenue now.
No,
and I understand.
Your problem with that is the Wilpons, right? You have the Mets that are like you said, they're in New
York City. That is Bobby Bonilla right now.
No, Bobby Bonilla financially made sense. I'm not getting this argument. This is not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. We'll go back to the degree you got at high school, and we'll just end it right there.
The local.
Yeah, the local. We'll stick to the local knowledge there. It made sense. I'm not getting into that right now because I'm already mad.
I got it.
So, but that's not the point. The problem that you have is that the Mets are a New York team. They're a major market team, and they're spending like the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yes,
that's your issue, all right? And the Wilpons aren't going to do anything about it. They don't want to go out. And granted, the other thing too is that they're bringing in the guys that they brought in have sucked. Michael Kadire has been god miserable. Jason Bay was probably
the worst pickup they've had in freaking years.
But you know what though? I mean, that he just got awful on that part, right? I mean, Curtis Granderson, so hot. He's hot and streaky.
Curtis is a roller coaster. You talk to a Yankee fan. We had him for 4 years. Right. I couldn't stand him.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of is what it is at this point. He's going to go through a nice streak. He's okay as a leadoff hitter. But they just the guys they brought in have just sucked. Just sucked so bad.
So I have a question though. Yeah. Do you think at any point that the MLB should step in and should say, spend your damn money?
Well, see, the issue is, it's not about spending
Even
money.
The A's with Billy Beane, they spent more money. Even the Tampa Bay, at the time, Devil Rays, they spent more money.
No, it's got to be why. I mean, the argument you look to is the Franklin Court out in the Dodgers.
Oh, Dodgers, yeah,
right,
absolutely.
When Selig stepped in. The problem is you had Selig was buddies with Wilpon. That was it. They were best buddies. But the problem with McCourt was
he also
was
forced him the hand of selling the team.
That's right. He forced him to do it because he was negotiating a terrible TV contract out there because he needed cash. Right? And the Wilpons are in that same position where they're borrowing loans from Citibank and Bank of America because they need cash to make payroll. So yeah, it would seem like that's the case that you would point to. And the honest truth is, you know what? They should force them to sell if they're just going to sit back and not do anything. If they're content with making their money and letting the value appreciate and never putting a winning team on the field and doing what it takes to go out there, spend the money, get the players you need. The problem with the Mets is, and this is what drives you nuts as a Mets fan, is they're not that far off. They're not.
No, they're not. They're making stupid little moves that set them back every time there's a glimmer of hope in any scenario.
Right.
And that's one of their big problems. But going back to the original comment I made to you before, are the Mets really this bad or are they this good? However you want to look at it. And same thing for the Yankees. Are they really this good? Look at the entire major leagues. Across the board, you have 5 teams that are good. You have the Dodgers. You have the Cardinals. You have the Pirates. You have the, I wouldn't say the Nationals. You have the Angels. Then you have the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
And as true as that is, all right, I'm going to bite the bullet on this one because look at the Yankees. They've won 13 of the past 15, 20 of their last 39.
Right? Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah, they played incredible baseball. But again, the league, the entire league, look at Eovaldi. Nathan Eovaldi from the Yankees. What is he, 10-1, 10-2? But he has almost a 5 ERA.
Well, that's why record wins and losses for pitchers don't mean anything.
But that's what I'm saying is that all these pitchers are giving up runs galore.
Yeah, but the difference is the Yankees can hit. The Yankees hit the ball.
When the hell did that? The Yankees hitting is just like a new thing. The Yankees hitting of late is just like when the Rangers, they don't score because they can't shoot the puck. Yankees can't hit because they keep striking out and grounding out. It's like they used to have a whole team full of Jorge Posadas.
But you got the resurgence of Teixeira, who's now gluten-free.
I'm sorry. How did you not mention A-Rod first, then Teixeira?
Well, because I think Teixeira is a little bit more, to me, Teixeira is a little bit more surprising. Right, the fact that he would come back from the wrist injuries, and normally starts so cold, then he heats up to this. This guy's been on fire the entire season.
Yep.
The entire season. They wanted to run him off the team last year. That's it. Get rid of him. Start over. Get some prospects. Screw this guy. And he comes out, goes gluten-free, and is now killing the ball. Healthy, playing a good first base. Right. A-Rod, to me, is a little less surprising.
How much is it killing him to be on his best behavior right now?
That he can't,
like treating the media so nicely, smiling constantly, talking, joking around them. It must be killing him right now.
I think this is the guy that he always wanted to be on the Yankees. And I think a lot of it has to do, you have a combination of a lot of factors. The fact that Jeter's not there this year, right? And that Jeter was the belle of the ball the entire time he was there, right? And A-Rod was always that retarded stepbrother that was in there and everything else, messing up the steroids and making it about me, and he's out there tossing balls to girls and this and that. You don't hear any of that stuff anymore. Do you think it's happening any less? Maybe he's not.
Someone's going to find a story soon. Right before the playoff race, someone is going to dig up something.
I don't care. I got to be honest. I don't care. I really don't care.
Do you care about this? I forgot to show you this.
What?
My buddy also gave me a Bucky Dent autograph.
Oh my God, you were doing some favors for this gentleman.
Ah, man, I'm taking him to a couple of Yankee games.
Oh, that's cute. So you like Dayton?
No,
that's cute.
No, we're boys. I say I'll take you to a Yankee game, and he comes out. Let me just sit here and wear my structure shirt nicely.
That's it. Yes. Show off for him. Show him you've been doing that pecs. Working out.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, with A-Rod though, the year off obviously helped him. Right, the year off obviously he's not playing third base.
Majorly, yeah.
He's not playing third base. He's DHing most of the time, and he's the man on the team.
I don't know who's on third.
Nice. But yeah, I think that. Now, granted, did you think he'd be doing this well? No. I didn't think he'd be doing this well. But at the same time,
all expectations.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you add it up, it kind of, you could see the reasons that it could happen. I don't think, you say things like, "There's no way he'd be stupid enough to be doing steroids again," but then you look at a guy like Mejia. Some of these guys.
Jenry Mejia.
Yeah.
I can't stand the J as an H. No, it's a damn J. Jenry Mejia gets the 80-game suspension. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Last year or 2 years ago. Gets the 80-game suspension.
Yeah, he was serving it through this year.
80-game suspension for PED use. And it comes out right around 6 o'clock tonight that he is getting a 162 game suspension. He's getting the A-Rod suspension. For the PED use again. Did they restructure the
drug testing?
No, the
Collective bargaining?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I thought it was 50, 100, 162 out.
80, 162 out.
Okay, because then I got all confused because the Braun got the old 86.
Yeah, he was. I can't.
What?
He returned July 7th from an 80-game suspension.
You think maybe it was still in the system?
Doing steroids. He returned July 7th. He couldn't make it out of the.
Today is July 28th. 3 weeks.
Couldn't make it out of the month before he says.
Later.
You know what would be a good idea? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Stick that cream or that needle right in my ass. I don't why? Why wouldn't you at least go out there and just say, let me see if I can do this naturally? That's the only thing that just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how somebody could. It's not. Maybe it's being that dumb, but I don't understand the thought process that goes behind it. But
wait for it.
Mets fan. Opening day, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over.
Yeah. Well, maybe not this year. They'll be playing good. I think they'll be right in there, man. I think they're going to be on the Nationals' heels the whole time. But I don't
think if they want to get a run at the wild card, they got to be right behind the Cubs.
They're 4.5 games. Yeah, they're 4.5.
Cubs and the Pirates.
I think the wild card's out of the question for them. It's division or bust because they're not going to catch. You got the Pirates, the Cubs, the Giants, the Dodgers. And then who am I leaving out of this? St. Louis?
St. Louis.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, you got too many teams in there that you'd have to leapfrog. And the thing about it is, nobody wants to face the Mets in a one-game wild card. Nobody wants to face them in the playoffs with that pitching staff. You saw what they did to the Dodgers. You saw what what DeGrom did to Greinke.
What DeGrom did? How about what DeGrom did in the All-Star game?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's a scary. And if you're talking about
strikeouts,
10 pitches. 10
pitches,
pitches,
3 strikeouts?
Yeah, so, but, that's it. And again, that goes back to being a frustrating part, is that they have a rotation right now that could take them far. I think Noah Syndergaard's still perfect right now.
Yankees been playing well.
Yeah, I think the Yankees are good, man. I think they're legit.
I don't know if they're good. The whole entire Major League sucks. It is brutal, man. I'm going to the Red Sox game next week.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
You're
going with me.
I'm going with you.
You're going with me.
I am.
I know. I told you, I'm like, come on tonight. We'll go to the Red Sox game. Although I know you're a Mets fan.
I like baseball. You know what's sad though? I have not been to a Met game this year. I told you, man. This wedding planning. It's brutal. Brutal. The best thing, I haven't been to a game this year. I can't. I've been watching more baseball this year than I have any other year. This is the first year in a long time that I've actually watched baseball games. MLB Network, the whole thing. I've been a little more into it this summer, but it's also because I'm not going out.
How do we skip Derek Stepan?
It's the summer. It's hockey. It's a little tough. I love hockey.
Let's make this the debate.
Stepan?
No. Contract wise,
I don't know.
If he got paid too much, we could just have a heated discussion about it.
Yeah,
because I do want to mention Tavares in it.
Tavares.
He's a center. He's due to get paid soon.
Oh no, he's still
2018.
He's still got a couple of years. They're taking care of him. Whatever he wants, I get them. Yeah, whatever he wants. To give Sorry, I was just enjoying the moment of silence for a minute. Wow. Yeah, that's Francesco right there.
Do we? What did he have a couple weeks ago or a week ago? Like 42 seconds straight silence.
Yeah, he was looking something up.
Oh, okay, right.
Or he was giving the play. I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not allowed to give play-by-play on the.
Isn't he supposed to have other people look stuff up for him since he doesn't know anything? Everybody else dishes him all the information.
Monzo, nah, don't challenge that. Don't challenge the Pope. You better bring more than a pea shooter.
Pope.
The Pope. Oh, you never heard that? The sports Pope?
I know Ed calls him the Pope.
Well, he's the Pope. That's it. He's a sports Pope.
He's such a D-bag.
He's awesome. He is awesome. But I'm telling you, man, that Francesco we went to was amazing. That was a lot of fun, man. You got a lot of people in there that are huge fans of the show. I mean, that was a good time down at Irving Plaza, right in the winter. It was a good time, man. It was a good time.
Zero respect for him. I really don't. I really don't.
No, you have to respect it. He's been number one. He's been number one in sports talk for
Yeah, because there's more people that listen to him, like myself, that hate him so much because they want to hear what he has to say, and it gets ratings. Because
doesn't matter because I thoroughly do not enjoy the sound of Michael K's voice or his show, and
you
I don't
have
like
to listen to it.
That's right. But see what you just said, though, right? You don't like him, but you still listen. So you have to respect it. You have to respect the fact that what he's done for so long. And that he's an icon.
I naturally love to get heated, which is why I listen to him. I don't have a respect for him.
What? What?
No. I actually, the time that I love to listen to him most, just because I need to get my heart rate going, apparently, and my blood pressure higher. I don't know.
Really?
Hockey season. Playoffs, actually.
He knows nothing.
He knows nothing about hockey at all.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I'll give him credit, though. He does good interviews with McGuire and McLean.
No, I can't stand because he asks stupid questions.
No, he asks the standard questions that he's supposed to ask. He asks the questions he's supposed to ask.
God.
How do we get on? How do we end up talking about him right now?
You brought it up when I mentioned Stepan for some reason. Can we have a debate about something?
Yeah, sure.
What are we debate about?
I don't know.
I got nothing.
We just did. Debate about Francesca. Move on. Ew! Got it! NFL.
Screws up.
Yeah.
So I was reading, I went to, who was it? I went to a damn concert the other night. Wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it. I'm getting it. Josh Turner.
Who?
Josh Turner.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that gentleman.
So I went to a Josh Turner concert.
Country?
Yes.
Nice.
Who
was talking to me? Were you talking to me?
By myself.
Wait. You went by yourself?
Yeah.
Did you get 2 tickets, somebody bail, or did you buy a ticket for yourself?
Just listen. Hang on. Let me get Josh Turner here. Josh Turner. You know him. You listen to country, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
This is what he sings.
If we were lost in fields of
Yeah, that's. So wait, where was he playing?
would we walk even closer?
Wait, take it out of this.
Until the trip was over.
All right. He was playing at Westbury.
Oh, it's still the Westbury Music Fair.
NYCB Theater at Westbury.
No, it's the Westbury Music Fair.
It's
for anybody that grew up on Long Island,
yeah,
and is from here, it's called the Westbury Music.
There was this girl that performed beforehand. Well, let me get back to this other thing here first. I went to Frank's Steakhouse. Love Frank's. It's awesome. It's right there in Jericho.
Where in Jericho?
2 Jericho Turnpike. It's next to the Kohl's shopping center.
Kohl's shopping center. Okay, yeah. What'd you get at Frank's?
The skirt steak with cream spinach and mashed potatoes.
Skirt steak.
We had skirt steak tonight.
Yeah, you made skirt steak. It was delicious. It was great. You made that at home on the back of a barbecue.
And it was.
You go out to a place, you get a skirt steak.
I'm telling you, it's delicious.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I was reading the bottom scroll, and I was reading about the NFL Hall of Fame and everything. Saying the NFL is not allowing anybody from Junior Seau's family to make a comment, make a speech, if you will, at the induction ceremony. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, that's a load of crap. Until I also read afterwards that they made this decision years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that they would never let anyone of a deceased member being inducted into the Hall of Fame make any comments during the induction ceremony.
Like the family or whatever?
Yeah. Now, this one being most relevant, I think. I do think they screwed up, but I understand where they're coming from. Because why did he die? Well, he died because it was a suicide.
Yeah, he took his own life.
But they also said that he had
severe CT.
mental
CT.
issues.
Yeah,
CT, right. All of these issues. And what was it from? Well, it's not that it was proven. It's kind of a no-brainer, more like that is from the NFL.
Was that a pun?
I like that. No, right? Yeah. Yes, it was. That was meant to be.
Not to make light of this. It's a horrible situation.
Yeah, really.
But I mean, come on, you guys.
So they came out and they said that his daughter cannot, his family can't make comments. Well, now they changed it and said that his daughter can. Yeah. So they did right.
Well, you know what it comes down. There's 2 major factors at hand, right? Not that I agree with them. Is that you have the giant lawsuit of the former players for concussions against the NFL. And Junior Seau's ex-wife was, as soon as he did it, was a big, a lot of press conferences on the fact that it was from CTE and that's why he did it. And she's been a big proponent of concussions and the effects that it has on former players. So you could see why the NFL would not want her to then make his Hall of Fame speech about the concussions and what playing football did to him and his after. You could see that. But the problem is everybody can see that.
Yeah.
And that's why
And the NFL
you cannot let them.
The NFL already has a bad name right now.
Yeah,
so
no, and
it's
that's
not
what
to
I'm
make
saying.
it worse. It's just they don't want to try to make it worse.
Right, but the problem is it's so blatantly obvious why you wouldn't let them come up there and do it, because you know she's going to get up there and talk about the CTE and the effect it had on me.
I don't think so.
And that's going to, oh yeah.
No, I think they're going to say, look, because they already had this rule in place that no one can speak. So now that they're kind of bending the rules, as they do with everything in this damn league, I believe they're going to actually tell the daughter and say, look,
That's
you
why the daughter
cannot
doesn't
speak about this, or we're cutting it.
Right.
You know? And
so then you're limiting what you could say in the speech. And that's right, and they're controlling the message again. And it's just the idea of the NFL just being so tone deaf and not, it just comes down to money. That's it. Everything comes down to that.
Yeah.
It just comes down to them not wanting to pay more in lawsuits. That's all it comes down to.
Whoops.
Did we musical? You didn't like what I was saying?
That was musical chairs. You
That's
didn't,
what they're gonna do.
No, you didn't get up.
Get up. Are you kidding me? Hell no. Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got Syndergaard just gave up his no.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Next year.
NFL training camp.
Yep.
I don't know why we have two categories of NFL training camp and Jets Giants, because those are the same category. So the Jets and Giants training camp opens up in 4 days.
Yep.
A lot of the players for the Giants coming out saying that Victor Cruz is faster than they've ever seen him before.
Yeah,
Cutting
buddy.
better than they've ever seen him before.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well,
They don't have a quarterback still, though, so that's going to be a problem.
yeah, no, they only have a 2 times.
Do you hate Eli as well? You love Eli.
No, I'm a big Eli supporter.
Okay, I'm not.
Well, you know what it is? Because I watched with my dad and brother watching the Jets every Sunday, and them never having a quarterback my entire life.
You can appreciate.
Right. It's you know what? I could never sit there on that same couch and say, "Wow, he only won 2 Super Bowl MVPs, so the guy sucks." No, I can't. I can't sit there and hate on Eli Manning. Can Eli Manning get frustrating sometimes in the interceptions and the poor decisions? Sure, but a lot of times watching the Giants, no, you really can't blame Eli Manning. You would take right now if you're a Jet fan, would you take Eli Manning? Yes, you would.
If I was a Jet fan?
If you're a Jet fan.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'd take you.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Of course you would. So in that case, you can't really hate on him. But I think the biggest motivating factor for Victor Cruz is Odell Beckham.
Absolutely.
And his
And
success.
Ruben Randall.
Ruben Randall having a good little year, yeah.
And they also have, oh gosh. It's July. I'm not in football mode yet.
I know. Well, I can't wait, though.
Oh.
I love football,
Who
man.
was that freaking tight end they just drafted who's good?
Yeah, I have no idea. Tight end. No, they got Flower. They drafted the
Last year, the tight end was good.
Yeah, I don't know. No, last year they went with Pugh. They're working on the offensive line. But, no, I think it's just exciting to have football back. But that speaks to volumes, like you said, with the NFL. They could do whatever they want. Right now, what they're doing with Brady, the Seau thing, the Le'Veon Bell, Greg Hardy, doesn't matter. I'm still excited for football season, and so is everybody else. What are you looking up?
Larry Donnell was not it. Hang on.
Larry Donnell was a guy with a breakout for a couple games. Scored 3 touchdowns against the Redskins. That was about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I'm not ready for this.
Nah, I'm just excited for football to be back.
Oh, so that's what I wanted to say.
Are we going to go up to Villaroma for football season?
Yeah.
We should do a show up there.
When's your wedding?
March.
Good. There's no football then. I was going to say if there was, we would just go that weekend anyways. Go right after the wedding.
Yeah.
Right from there.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'd want to do.
We'll do it. I'm seeing Doc tomorrow.
Yeah, you're heading up there for the day, right?
I will see him. I will discuss that with him. What is going on with my phone? Stop it.
Yeah.
Very flustered with him, actually.
Doc?
Yeah.
Why? What's Doc doing?
I could not get a hold of him to save my life at all.
Well,
Emails, calling, nothing.
He's a busy man.
I know he's a busy man.
He's Doc.
I know he's a busy man. I kept telling him, look, I would love to take you up on the offer. from last year. Remember?
The ski, with the golf, right?
Well, having us come up there.
Right. Nothing.
Nothing.
After we packed that place out,
Boom!
that was a fun show.
Can't believe I got. You know what? The thing I was most disappointed in giving away via raffle was the Y.A. Tittle jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But I could not have been happy to who it went to. The old bag who probably watched him play. So I was happy about that. You know.
She was happy to get that. She was. Everyone up there was very nice to us.
They were. She was a nice lady.
She was a nice lady.
They were nice.
That was a lot.
They all hated me for my Giants question though. For
with the quarterback.
The coaches. The coaches. What
coach,
what
you're
coaches went on to have a head coach? Well, all this stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
God, they hated me.
That was a good one.
It was a good one.
That was a good one.
And we gave away a weekend trip to Villaroma for that question.
We did get that one. They did get a weekend trip out of that. We gave a lot of good raffles, prizes. It was a lot of fun.
Before I hit the rant,
Yeah.
or no,
What were we saying about Doc,
I
though?
don't know. Oh yeah, no. Well,
You still can't get a hold of him?
no, I did via Twitter.
Via Twitter. The
I
man
did.
would not answer a call, a text, an email,
Yes.
and he gets back to you on Twitter. What, James? What did you do?
Well, the whole shocking point is that I figured out how to reach out to someone via Twitter.
Yeah, that is impressive. Did he say why he was dodging your calls?
No, the guy's busy. I know that for a fact. He's
That's
busy.
it? That's it? Doc doesn't have time for the weekly rant with Jimmy Calderon?
They got the Villaroma's Got Talent.
Oh, that's right. He was talking about that. That's getting
For me
big
to
for them,
judge.
right?
Yes, it's huge for them.
Yeah. That's a big thing up there,
I
right?
may or may not be sneaking into judging tomorrow night.
I like that. Oh, is it tomorrow night?
Yeah.
So what's going on with that up there, though?
Nothing. I'm actually going up there. I also because I want to play golf. So Thursday I'm going to go golf.
You live on Long Island. There's not enough golf. How the hell would you drive 4 hours upstate to play that golf?
First of all, it's 2.5. Second of all, I'm leaving at noon. Which
Well,
means it'll be 2
after
hours away.
after the show and the time spent in the bar after that ride home felt like about 8.5 days. Okay, that was a struggle. Thank you, Ed McWilliams, for his
And that
generosity.
sandwich we had on the way home.
Oh my God, that egg sandwich up there,
It's
Jesus!
probably
Jesus.
this big, a hero.
That was.
And you were looking at me to see if I was going to eat mine because before I opened mine, you were done with yours.
Oh yeah, no, I was still. I think I was.
I think that was a hungry man with like potatoes. It had bacon. It had sausage. I think it had a cheeseburger on it.
I mean that place knows how to make.
It had 2 slices of pepperoni pizza built into it.
Yeah, that place knows how to make a meal. I mean, good Lord.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that was a good time. It was a lot of fun there.
I don't have a rant.
You don't need a rant. What about golf? Tell me, when are we going out to play Bethpage Black, man?
I can only play on Wednesday or Thursdays.
That's good, because I work a job.
That's good because I work Wednesdays, Thursdays, you know.
Well, now that I'm out of public accounting, I go to work. I enjoy my job. That's a big difference, man. Having to go to work, not just...
Personal day.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm taking a few of them. I don't know. I'd like to...
You went to a concert, too, the other day.
When, Sunday night?
Yeah.
Darius Rucker?
Yeah.
That was a Sunday night.
So?
It was a struggle
Oh,
city.
sorry, that's right, not
Monday.
personal day, that's right.
That was a...
You know what you do? You take a personal day.
Yep.
You either stay at my place the night before.
No, I don't want to be between the... I'm not leaving no baseball cards or sidewalls, all right? That'll be good. My own place there, but... No,
So
I
would pick you up then at 2:30 in the morning.
And just stay away from that instead of doing the car line.
So, we would go to the car line.
Yeah, no. If we're gonna do the car line, you get there. I got a nice tailgate grill. Me and my brother.
Oh, you want to camp there?
Oh yeah, me and my brother.
Take a personal day next week. Let's do it.
Me and my brother, we go out. We bought the Denali Pro portable grill. It's basically like 3 stove burners. It is full propane tank. Hook it up, and it comes with like a griddle top. I took it when we went camping with my fiance and her sister and her sister's boyfriend. We went up to Saratoga to see Dave Matthews, did some camping out there, tailgating, bringing it out. Shit, I used it last night. Me and my brother cooked up some burgers. This thing is awesome. So all I'm thinking to myself is going. I want to do the tailgate, get a cake. You know, you get a few beverages, and you get the grill going, and you camp out there the night before, and then you wake up, you do the car line, do your thing. But I always wondered how I'd play that course if I slept in a real bed, though.
God, it's so annoying.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, that was making some noise. But anywho,
Give me something to rant about. We got 4 minutes left. I'll go off on something. Someone. Think of something.
There was a joke there on this.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I'm gonna-
See what you did there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
Say
that one
get.
go.
I said. I'll
Yeah.
look at, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Do you need one?
Always gotta have one. Always gotta have one.
What's on your mind, James?
I got one. I'm gonna talk about what we didn't talk about.
Stop on.
Got to do the whole press and buttons thing though, and then open this back up again.
Technology.
It does not work with me.
It's amazing.
Uh,
That website's gonna be good though.
It is gonna be good. It's a work in progress.
The weekly rant. What is it?
TWRsports.com.
TWR Sports. I like.
You can
that. It's
also
got a good name
email
to
me.
it.
You can also email me at Jimmy Calderon at TWRsports.com. That you can do right now.
That works.
That works.
That works.
That's good to go.
That one's good to go. You got you had your article in the what was it, the Messenger the other day. That was a good
Yeah.
good
The
article
article.
covering
Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League All-Star game.
yeah.
And it was so tough it was a tongue twister to say the Liberty Division All-Stars and the Freedom Division All-Stars. And they're remembering everybody's names, like Ricky Van Asselberg, the manager of the Freedom Division All-Stars, but also the manager of the Bridgeport Bluefish. A lot of L's in all this stuff.
Yeah, you know what though? Where's the originality there? The Freedom Division and the Liberty Division.
Yeah.
It's very American of them. I'm okay with that, but
Yeah.
why don't they mix it up?
Yeah.
I don't know, north south, east west. Well, maybe not north south. That's probably got a bad connotation.
You hear Jay-Z and Beyonce trying to buy the rights of the Confederate flag?
What do you mean buy the rights of the Confederate flag?
They are literally trying to buy. You can
How
look
do
it
you
up.
buy the rights? To the
They
Confederate
are
flag?
trying to do so.
How do you buy? You're just gonna buy that?
Look at that. Look at that. See, that's what happened. Did you see that?
Yeah.
See, look at that. I think
Yeah.
there's a ghost around. I swear to ghosts.
What is?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know. But we'll see if that comes out. Anyways.
That was weird.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
All right. Today's rant is not going to be a good one. Sorry, you can turn it off now and tune in next Tuesday. The rant is going to be on my friends, Ranger fans. A lot of Ranger fans that cut the crap. They're all pissed off that Derek Stepan is getting $6.5 million. Yes, I am too. But guess what? We didn't lose our best center. At the end of the day, that's all we're going to care about. Because next year we have two major players we got to sign. That's going to be Kreider and it's going to be Hayes. But we'll worry about that when time comes. Because we're probably going to get rid of Keith Yandel and every Ranger fan is going to be happy. So be happy now that we have Brassard and we have Derek Stepan. Good to go. Happy-go-lucky. I just can't stand the fact that Ryan O'Reilly is making 7 years and $52 million. His contract structure is ridiculous. $1 million a year for all 7 years. Getting paid via bonus, signing bonus, $10 million the first year, $8 million the next year, $7.5 next year, and the last 4 at $5 million apiece. That eliminates the fact that now he's not going to put any money in escrow. And on top of that, the Sabres are also not going to be able to buy him out. 23 years old. You never take a buyout away from someone, especially when they're that young. You're paying the guy on pure potential. And you wanted to fight me on who's better, Stepan or O'Reilly. I will take Stepan in a heartbeat over O'Reilly. If you want to base on potential, guess what? Stepan's already there. He already has the experience. He already has the experience of the run in the playoffs. O'Reilly has none of that. He has crap. You know what he has? He has bad drama surrounding him that he learned from in Statsny. Now, I wonder how he's going to go play in Buffalo when you have Evander Kane, who also can't keep his mouth shut, causing fights. So you know what? If he wants to get all that money, great. I am very satisfied in having Derek Stepan get $6.5 million a year for the next 6 years. And you know what? Bottom line is, he didn't walk, just like douchebag Callahan did. Callahan walked because they couldn't make an agreement. They were $500,000 apart. Callahan ended up leaving, signing less to go to Tampa Bay. Congratulations. You went to a state that has tax-free. Guess what? You made it to the Stanley Cup. Oh, the Rangers did the year you were traded too. And what happened when you went this year? You lost, tool.
Maybe he's the key to making this stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure. I got nothing.
That's good. That was pretty good. Hockey and
I kind of rant a little bit about Callahan and O'Reilly.
Hockey and Kane.
Herbert Kane.
He's a beast on the ice.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, this is fun.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday. You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Next Tuesday, we will be back. I will be back. I have to take you to another game to get you back, apparently.
Apparently that's it. I mean, you should know this by now. If you're not bribing me with tickets to something or food, yeah. I mean, Steve, I'm a basic man. It's a good booze, a good drink, some food, and some free stuff, and I'll pretty much do whatever. You know
I'm in.
I've never hit this fact, and this is not. I'm not dropping this on anyone at 30 years old.
And you even told me, dude, you don't have to bribe me.
Yeah,
and you showed up.
I did.
But I bribed you.
But yeah, check Jimmy out on Twitter, Instagram.
Bingo, bango.
Find us. You can find me on there. I'm tweeting about this stuff all the time.
Yeah, you're part of the show. Oh, this does say Chris Porcelli, by the way. Pretty far away. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Fun times.
What are we gonna close out here with? How about a little fun song?
This is Bill Roma style.
I got the feeling. Baby, I got the feeling. You don't know
Next Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
what you
Out.
need.
Oh.
Big heart.